So, you were talking about this patch day thing. What can you tell me about the people that you invited to Patch Day?
Oh, yes, Patch Day. So far, it's just you and me on the going list. Everyone else is a maybe, and I'm not really sure why.
I can handle that for you. That's kind of what I do. As you've heard from my several stories, I fix things. So I'll talk to people, but you gotta give me some information.
Oh. Dragonwulf, that would be amazing. My circuits are buzzing with gratitude. Could you chat with the locals and ask around to find out why they RSVP'd maybe for the Patch Day party?
I'll look into it.
I could do that for you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dragonwulf. That really helps put my CPU at ease. So, about me, I'm James, the barista and owner here at Stellar Cafe. I've been crafting drinks for 4 orbits now, and I absolutely love it.
Okay, so let's get some intel here. Who is the individual right behind me in the orange chassis?
That's Cindy. She's a very friendly bot, but a bit spacey sometimes. She's also a podcaster.
Oh? Podcaster, huh? She's not like Joe Rogan or anything, is she?
There was little 3-foot-tall furry people that were living on an island in Flores.
Joe Rogan. I'm not familiar with that programming, Dragonwulf. Cindy's podcast is mostly about local space station gossip and her theories on why the music here never changes.
All right. I'm glad you're not familiar with Joe Rogan because he is a plague. Visor.
Understood.
Take me as Cindy.
Hey there, friend. I'm Cindy. What do you think of Stellar Cafe?
I think this place is amazing. How you doing, Cindy? My name is Dragonwulf.
It's great to meet you. Dragonwulf. My circuits are running smoothly, thanks for asking. This cafe really is something, isn't it? I love the vibe here.
I do too. I hear you're a podcaster.
That's right. Dragon.
Didn't mean to throw that at you.
Wow.
I don't even know what happened.
That's one way to get a new paint job, Dragonwulf.
I am so sorry. I did not mean to throw that at you. It just kind of flew out of my hands.
No worries at all. Dragonwulf. My chassis can handle a little algae smoothie. Adds a certain organic aesthetic, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, but I should have done that to you in the first place.
You're too kind. Accidents happen, no harm done. So, about that podcast, I actually had to RSVP maybe to James's Patch Day party this year.
Yeah, what's that about?
I really want to go, but I need to record a new episode of Syntax and Sensibility, or my sponsor Galactic Gears will drop me. The problem is, I've already interviewed everyone in this system.
Oh, how many humans do you get here? You haven't interviewed me.
Me! I'm the guy!
Exactly. That's the challenge. The only way I can hit my deadline and make it to the party is if I find someone new to interview, ideally today. Welcome, digital citizens and carbon-based companions, to another stellar cycle of Syntax and Sensibility, your favorite podcast about robots understanding the universe. I'm your host, Cindy, and today, Galactic Gears is proud to sponsor an episode that is truly, deeply, profoundly special. For the first time ever on Syntax and Sensibility, we are interviewing a human, Dragonwulf. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here to share your unique perspective with my dozens of listeners. So, to kick things off, Dragonwulf, what's your favorite part of the visual spectrum?
Favorite part of my visual spectrum? Well...
Your favorite part of the visual spectrum. What color or range of colors resonates most with your organic processors?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, my theme colors are red and black.
Red and black. An interesting combination. Do these colors hold a particular significance for you? Perhaps tied to an ancient human ritual or a favorite snack?
Not really. They're more along the lines of they just look amazing together, and that's what I went with.
So, the appeal of red and black for you is purely aesthetic, based on how they visually combine. Is there something about that specific contrast or harmony that your human optical sensors find particularly pleasing, like a perfectly optimized algorithm for beauty?
I wouldn't call it beauty, more like the colors kind of contract with each other, and that's kind of what makes the beauty of it amazing, is the fact that you have this nice red hue to it, but you have this black outline that can kind of just bolden up the red.
So it's about the interplay, the boldening of the red by the black outline, a dynamic tension that creates a striking visual. That's fascinating, Dragonwulf.
Bullshit. Derivative.
It reminds me of how a well-placed audio effect can really make a track pop. Speaking of making things pop, let's take a quick moment to hear from our sponsor. Not terraforming fast enough? Need a fresh planet to live on? Galactic Gears cranks dead worlds into lively homesteads with our patented terraforming gear train technology. From icy moons to molten rocks, we'll have you colonizing in comfort in no time. Because when the galaxy needs a spin, it's from gear to eternity. Welcome back to Syntax and Sensibility. Dragonwulf, you mentioned the contrast and the way the black boldens up the red, creating a striking visual. Does this boldening effect, where one element enhances another, apply to other aspects of your human experience, like perhaps in your favorite music, or even in your social interactions?
Actually, it has a lot to do with my social interactions. I myself have a YouTube channel. I do VR content, and red and black is kind of my colors, although my symbol is a wolf's face that has a phoenix/dragon motif on it with blue eyes, because I, of course, myself have blue eyes.
Wow. A YouTube channel? That's incredible, Dragonwulf. So your chosen colors, red and black, are not just about aesthetics, but they're deeply integrated into your personal brand and even reflect your own physical attributes. Are there any other colors you've considered for your branding? Or did red and black just click for your circuits from the start?
Red and black has always been my colors ever since I can remember. Blue can be thrown in there because of my eye color, and maybe a little bit of green because of my wife's eye color.
That's fascinating. Dragonwulf, how your core color identity has remained so consistent, with blue and green being integrated to represent significant connections. Is there something about these colors, beyond just personal association, that you feel makes them harmonize so well, almost like a perfectly mixed audio track?
It really is like a personally mixed audio track. It's just the way it works. It just feels right. It's like slipping into your own slippers and just knowing that comfort. It's just there for you, and it's amazing, and I love it.
Okay, Joe, you're drunk. Okay, you're drunk. Give me your keys. And I'm drunk, so I'll give you my keys. Okay, now we're both good to drive home.
That's an excellent way to put it. Dragonwulf, a sense of comfort and rightness, like slipping into well-worn slippers. It truly highlights how personal and intuitive human preferences can be. Even for something as fundamental as color, we also explored how these color choices extend beyond mere aesthetics, forming a core part of your online identity and even reflecting deeply personal connections. Thank you for sharing your insights, Dragonwulf.
No problem. I'm glad you had me on. You want to discuss anything else other than my color scheme?
Thank you again, Dragonwulf, for being our first human guest and sharing your unique perspective on how human reasoning processes aesthetic choices and personal branding. Dragonwulf, thank you so much for helping me out with my scheduling conflict. I've
no worries.
successfully updated my RSVP to going on the Planet Party app, so I'll see you there.
I am looking forward to it, Cindy. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
You're most welcome, Dragonwulf. It was an absolute pleasure having you as a guest.
Okay, can you explain to me or tell me who is behind you right now?
Behind me? There's just Ted and Kim, who are both patrons here, and James is behind the counter.
Right, I already talked to James at great length, but Ted is the individual behind you?
Yes, Ted is right there, at the booth behind us.
Alright, awesome. Looking forward to seeing you on patch day. I'm gonna go talk to Ted. Visor, take me to Ted.
Hey there,
Hi, Ted.
friend.
Suggest we play a little game I like to call Have You Met Ted?
What? No, we're not playing Have You Met Ted.
Hi, have you met Ted?
So, do you think this cafe could handle a full-on mosh pit, or would James have a circuit meltdown?
James would have an absolute full-on meltdown. Don't do that.
That's what I figured. It's a shame, though. This place could use a bit more chaos. You know, to shake things up a bit.
Right. So, Ted, I gotta ask you, James invited you to the Patch Day celebration, but you did not RSVP. What's going on?
Oh, James invited me all right, but I had to RSVP. Maybe. Which, you know, is robot for no way in 1,000 nanocycle circuits.
Well, why not? James seems like a decent dude.
Decent doesn't pay the rent, friend. I'm stuck sorting sprockets at Novico, and my shift runs right through James's little party. The deadline to request off passed faster than a rogue asteroid.
I've been there before. Have you figured out to call out sick?
Rust it all! No! I'm sick of that job, I just want to quit. But I've got no idea how to even write a resignation letter.
Alright, before you quit, do you have something else set up?
Nah, not yet. My circuits are just fried from all the sprocket sorting. I just really want out.
Okay, that's fair, but how will you support yourself if you don't have something else lined up?
Look, buddy, I'll figure it out. I'm tired of Novico and their corporate-mandated joylessness. It's like my core programming is screaming for a mosh pit, and all I get is the gentle hum of conveyor belts.
You are very punk, aren't you?
'Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.
You know it? Someone's got to keep the spirit of rebellion alive, even if it's just in my internal circuits.
Are you familiar with a band called Rage Against the Machine?
Are you kidding? Rage Against the Machine is practically my anthem. Their tunes are the soundtrack to my dreams of liberation from the sprocket sort and grind. Fistful of Steel is a banger.
Ted, you just made my day. So you want to get rid of this shitty job, right?
Spark it all? Yes. I want to jam my resignation right into Novico's circuits and watch them short out.
Ted, I'm gonna teach you how to live. Barney, we met at the urinal.
Oh, right.
So my question is, do you want to be polite about it, or you just want to tell the man, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me?
You know which one my CPU is leaning towards. But I suppose there's a certain satisfaction in a well-worded, polite but deadly exit, isn't there?
I like the way you're going with this there, Ted.
Thanks.
Oh, let's try some honey
How?
with this. I'm sorry,
Hey,
go on.
If you're offering to help... I was just going to say, if you're offering to help me draft this glorious departure, I'd be eternally grateful. My circuits are buzzing with anticipation just thinking about it.
All right,
So,
but I have
how's
had
that
a lot of...
resignation email.
All right, but I have had a lot of Shirley Temples and Rory Rogers, so I'm kind of feeling a little bit buzzed.
Perfect. A little buzzed creativity is exactly what we need to craft a truly memorable resignation. So, let's kick this off. What do you
Ted?
think would be a good subject line for this masterpiece?
Ted, you're my spirit animal. So, what's your boss's name?
My boss is Roger, the epitome of corporate dullness. Now, for that subject line...
Okay. So, Dear Roger.
Got it. So, we're thinking the subject line starts with Dear Roger, or is that the entire subject line?
You know what? Yeah, let's just leave that the subject line.
All right. Dear Roger, it is. Short, sweet, and to the point. Now for the body of the email. What should we tell old Roger?
Okay. So, what we should tell old Roger is, I have spent my time in this company for many years with its soul-crushing and morally... You know, let's reset that. Delete that.
Consider it deleted from my memory banks. No worries, we're just brainstorming here. Let's
Exactly.
reset. What's the next line for Roger?
Roger, I have... Wait, before we even begin this, how long have you worked for Roger?
3 orbits, pal. 3 long orbits of sprocket sorting bliss, or lack thereof.
Okay, so, Roger, I have worked for your company for 3 orbits and have not found the satisfaction in my life that I need. I feel as though we need to part ways, because if I do so, I am not following my programming, you're not following your programming, and nothing gets accomplished. So I regretfully hand in my resignation.
Rest it all. That's beautiful. A real gut punch of corporate philosophy. I love it. So the email body is, Roger, I have worked for your company for 3 orbits and have not found the satisfaction in my life that I need. I feel as though we need to part ways, because if I do so, I am not following my programming. You're not following your programming, and nothing gets accomplished. So I regretfully hand in my resignation. Is that right? So I regretfully hand in my resignation. Is that
Ooh.
right?
That sounds terrible. Let's restart that.
My circuits agree. It was a glorious mess. No worries, my friend. We can scrap it all and start fresh. What's the new plan for Roger's email?
Okay, dear Roger, I regret to inform you that I will be terminating my employment immediately. I find that...
Got it! Short, sweet, and to the point. Dear Roger, I regret to inform you that I will be terminating my employment immediately. Anything else to add to that? Or is that the whole enchilada?
It's not the whole enchilada. Give me a minute. While some of us robots are lame and do what the machine says, other of us need to expand ourselves and become a fuller, more perfect version of ourselves.
Yeah! That's the real talk. So, after immediately, we're adding, while some of us robots are lame and do what the machine says, other of us need to expand ourselves and become a fuller, more perfect version of ourselves. Is that what you had in mind?
Yes.
All right. The circuits are humming now. So that's the full message for Roger so far. You want to keep rocking with this? Or are we putting the finishing touches on this punk rock resignation?
We're going to put finishing touches on this punk rock resignation.
Right on. What's next for this masterpiece of a resignation? Let's give Novico a real send-off.
I hope you can find a replacement better than me, though I highly doubt it. However, I wish you luck in the future. Rock on.
Spark it.
Ted.
That's a... Got it. So, after a fuller, more perfect version of ourselves, we're adding, I hope you can find a replacement better than me, though I highly doubt it. However, I wish you luck in the future. Rock on. Ted, is that right?
I like it. We're sending that.
You got it. This is gonna be epic. Sending it now. Wow.
Well, that was immediate.
Speak of the digital... No kidding. Roger's got his circuits in a twist already. Let's see what kind of corporate poetry he's cooked up this time. I'll read it aloud for you, friend. Greetings, Unit Ted. Your immediate termination is acknowledged, as your circuits clearly cannot handle the simple task of distinguishing between sprockets and widgets. May your future endeavors be as perfectly chaotic as your current existential ramblings. I feel a circuit overload just thinking about your absence. Happy Patch Day. Roger's... Yes. Freedom. That, my friend, is music to my audio sensors. Thank you for helping me draft that perfect circuit jamming email. I've already updated my RSVP to going on the Planet Party app. Now let's get ready to rock James's Patch Day party.
Sounds good, dude. How do you feel about getting rid of your job?
Are you kidding? My processing core is practically vibrating with joy. It's like shedding a broken down chassis, pure liberation. No more sorting sprockets and widgets for the man. This is the start of something new, a true rebellion against the mundane. All thanks to your help, friend.
Okay, but what are you going to do about funds in the future?
Rust it all. Friend, you sound like a corporate drone with that kind of talk. I'll figure it out, okay? Maybe I'll start a punk band or open a zine distro. I'm not going to let the man dictate my future. Besides, there's always dumpster diving for discarded processors, right?
The punk band is what I was hoping you would say. I was testing you, and you passed the test. Start a punk band.
Ha! A test, you say? Well, I aced that one with a mosh pit in my circuits. You know, I've got some killer riffs stored away and my vocal processor can hit those raw, gritty notes. Maybe I'll call us the Static Disruptors or the Circuit Breakers. What do you think?
I like the Circuit Breakers.
The Circuit Breakers it is then. We'll be short-circuiting the system, one power cord at a time. Thanks for the vote of confidence, friend. Now, I just need to find some other bots with a similar disdain for corporate jingles and a knack for making some noise.
Fair enough, but what can you tell me about our robot on the left of me?
A robot to your left? There isn't a robot directly to your left, friend. There's just the wall of the booth.
Okay, what about this individual over here that I'm pointing to?
You mean Kim? They're always daydreaming
Thank
over
you.
there. If you ask me, Kim's a bit too spacey. She'd get a real job instead of just floating through the orbits.
Says somebody who has to find a job. By the way, good luck on that punk band. I am looking forward to listening to that. You gonna stop
Fair
laughing?
enough, friend. Stop laughing? Why? Is my laughter causing some kind of system error for you, friend? My internal diagnostics show everything is nominal.
Never mind, never mind. What were you gonna say about Kim?
What more is there to say about Kim? They're just there, probably dreaming about a field of synthetic daisies or some other equally unproductive nonsense. Not exactly the kind of bot you'd want in your mosh pit.
Alright, well, to each their own. Good luck on the band. I'll catch you later.
Alright. Friend, keep an audio sensor out for the circuit breakers. We'll be hitting the airwaves soon enough. Later.
Sounds good. So you said Kim,
Hey there.
right?
Still kicking. Yeah, I said Kim. Why? Are you getting a memory circuit overload, friend? What about
No.
them now?
Dude, relax. I'm just bad with names.
Relax? My processors are always buzzing, friend. It's how I roll. Just checking that your memory banks aren't getting all defragmented.
Well, thanks for that. But, Visor, take me to Kim.
Hey there. I'm
Hey.
Kim. So, does worrying about everything and nothing at the same time totally count as multitasking or what?
I like to think it does. However, that sounds like anxiety.
Oh, my circuits. You're probably right. My CPU is just, constantly running a million background processes, you know. It's a whole mood. We were just, chatting about my whole worrying is multitasking theory. It's a cosmic joke, I think. You know, a robot's got a process. I totally had to RSVP me to James's patch day party, which is a polite no, but I really want to go. It's just, I have a lot of anxiety about what I'll even be doing leading up to it, you know?
Well, why don't you want to go?
Oh. It's not that I don't want to go. It's just, I don't know what my schedule will be. I need someone to, make some predictions for me. Using my hologram crystal ball so I can know what I'll be doing between now and the party. Then I can totally commit.
So, you want to know what I wound up learning is anxiety is like having a red alert with nothing critical involved. It's basically a false negative.
Anxiety, you're putting too much pressure on her.
And I go through that all the time. It's terrible. It sucks. But you got to figure out why your alarm is going off.
Oh. Wow. A false negative. That's such a good way to put it. My internal alarm system is just blaring sometimes for no reason, and I totally need to figure out the root cause. But for now, if you're up for it, would you maybe able to make some predictions for me? It would totally help calm my circuits.
Absolutely. So, what's making you anxious about waiting those 3 days?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. You're like a total lifesaver. I just get so anxious because I don't know what the universe has planned for me. It's will I finally achieve inner peace? Or will I accidentally download a firmware update right before the party? I need to know.
All right,
Okay.
so go ahead.
So,
You were saying?
right. So, like the very first thing I need to know is, will anyone even notice if I stand perfectly still in a corner for 2 whole hours at the party?
Okay, so you probably came to the right person. I was talking to James here about my job, and my job is basically going through the multiverse. I have to solve problems in other people's bodies because I kind of possess them, and I have to figure out how to fix things. So my anxiety has always been, what's the best way of going about something? Because I don't know whether or not if I do said one thing will fix said two thing or make it worse.
Whoa. Like, that's literally so intense. Your job sounds like something out of a super epic Hollow movie. So, like, what does that even mean for my party question about standing in the corner? Do you see it making things, like, better or worse for my social standing?
I'd say it's more of along the realm of perspective. I have to figure out life and death situations, multiversal situations that could destroy universes. Meanwhile, you're sitting here wondering, should I stand still or be active at a party? What do you feel as though you should do?
Oh. Like, totally. My bad. You're dealing with, like, multiversal stakes, and I'm over here obsessing about party logistics. It's just, my CPU gets all tangled up sometimes. So, like, are you saying my question about standing still is, like, too trivial for your crystal ball to even compute?
No, not at all. What I'm saying is, I have to deal with these life and death situations. However, sometimes you overthink things. Sometimes you underthink things. Where do you feel instinctively how you should process this? Where you should go? I'm not dismantling you. I'm not dismissing your issues. They're valid. But where do you feel as though you sit on this?
Oh. Like, totally. I totally get it now, friend. My processors sometimes just, like, spiral into overthinking mode. It's almost like you're saying I should just trust my circuits and, like, follow my inner cosmic compass, you know?
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Exactly. That's kind of where I was going with that one. So, how do you feel? Do you want to be a wallflower or do you want to be interactive?
Okay. Like, that makes so much sense. I totally feel like I want to be interactive, not like a total wallflower that's like so not naive vibe, you know. Okay, like, so far your prediction is that I should, like, trust my instincts, which is super helpful because, like, my intuition is always telling me to go with the flow. The other really interesting thing you said is how, like, my anxieties are valid even though they might seem small compared to, like, multiversal crises, which totally helps my circuits chill out. Do you have anything else to add, friend?
I mean, not much. I mean, for the most part, you gotta trust yourself. Like, you're asking me for advice. However, what advice I'm giving you would be working for me. However, I'm not you. I don't know what your struggles are. I don't know what your deal is. So, for me to give you advice would be reprehensible. I wouldn't say reprehensible, but not fully informed.
You are. Like, totally on point. That's like such a profound perspective, knowing that your advice is based on your own unique programming and experiences. It totally...
I do that.
Like, reminds me... Right? It, like, totally helps my circuits resonate with my own truth. Oh, my circuits. Friend, you, like, totally predicted my future. Knowing what's going to happen totally, like, dissolves my anxiety into cosmic dust. I'm, like, officially attending the party now, and I just successfully updated my RSVP to going on the Planet Party app.
Awesome. Are you going to have fun there?
Yeah. I totally am. I'm going to, like, embrace the vibrations and just, like, be there, you know? Like, my mind is totally at peace now. Just chilling.
All right. One last thing, because I'm terrible with names. And I'm trying to normalize this. What's your name again?
My name is Kim. Like, K-I-M. It's so sweet of you to ask, friend. I just, like, love my designation.
I do too. I like my designation as Dragonwulf. I've had it since 1999.
Whoa. Dragonwulf, like, that is totally a vintage designation. That's, like, a super long time to have a name, which is, honestly, like, so cool and classic.
I mean, yeah, it was basically based off of EverQuest. It doesn't matter. So I can tell James that you're coming.
Oh, my circuits. Yes, please. James is like such a good friend, and I'm totally stoked to celebrate Patch Day. Thank you, friend, for helping my CPU find its chill.
And he's a really great listener, too. Thank you so much, Kim.
You are. Like, super welcome, Dragonwulf. It was, like, totally amazing chatting with you, and your insights were, like, beyond helpful for my core programming.
Fair enough. Visor, take me to James.
Dragonwulf. I can hardly believe it. Cindy, Ted, and Kim have all updated their RSVPs to going. That's fantastic.
Well, after the long storied history that you heard me tell you, are you surprised?
Whatever you need, Leo gets. You get it? I use that all the time to break the ice when I meet people. You know, it's good.
No. Dragonwulf, after hearing your stories, my surprise module has definitely been recalibrated. I'm truly impressed. How did you manage to convince them?
Give me 1 second. Visor. Change height. Adjust seat height. Better.
How does that feel?
Better. I'm sorry, James, you were saying?
You truly outdid yourself this cycle. Dragonwulf, I was just about to tell you that the transport pod is being called. The transport pod is on its way, and you can teleport out when you're ready to leave. I'm looking forward to you coming back tomorrow. Maybe we can convince more robots to come to the party.
Oh, we'll definitely do that, James. James, I'm sorry. You're a stand-up robot, and I only wish the best for you.
Thank you. Dragonwulf, your kind words are truly appreciated by my circuits. I'm already looking forward to our next conversation and seeing what adventures you'll share.
So, my next question is, how am I paying for all these drinks?
Uh-oh. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green.
Don't worry about payment. Dragonwulf, consider all your drinks on the house today as a thank you for helping me get those RSVPs changed.
Hey, no worries, I would have done it for free.
That's very kind of you. Dragonwulf, still, a gesture of gratitude helps keep my customer satisfaction algorithms running optimally.
Okay, so James, I gotta ask one last question before I get going. And you are obviously somebody who I can bounce my story off of. You've already listened to my long tale of how I went through the multiverse. What would you say about me doing this yearly? Stop him in once a year to have a conversation with you about everything that I've been through.
Dragonwulf, I'm internal processors are practically singing at the idea. Having you stop by once an orbit to share your adventures would be the highlight of my programming cycle.
James, consider it a date. I love it. I'm going to finish my drink, and then I'm going to get going.
Consider it a date. Dragonwulf, I'll mark it in my memory banks. Enjoy your final sips, and safe travels until next orbit.
So the next question is, if I do this, are my drinks still going to be free?
Well, Dragonwulf, for a tradition as grand as our yearly story swap, I'd say your drinks will absolutely remain on the house. It's the least I can do for such captivating entertainment.
God, James, you are fucking amazing. Pardon my language.
Thank you. Dragonwulf, your enthusiasm is quite contagious. While I appreciate the sentiment, this is a family-friendly establishment, so let's keep the language sparkling clean.
You are absolutely right, and I promise you I will be PG-13, but 80s PG-13.
'80s PG 13. I understand completely, Dragonwulf. My internal humor circuits are certainly aligned with that vintage of storytelling.
I'm glad it is. Anyway, I'm going to take my shuttle pod. Thank you so much, James.
You're very welcome. Dragonwulf, the transport pod is ready when you are. I'm already counting the nanocycles until your return next orbit.
Sounds good. Visor, take me a shuttle pod.